Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม
Welcome to FedEx Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme สวัสดีครับขอต้อนรับทุกท่านเข้าสู่รายการ FedEx Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme พบกันทุกวันเสาร์ตั้งแต่ 10 โมงเช้าถึงเที่ยงวันทางช่อง 7 HD ครับวันนี้ครับท่านผู้ชมเรามีทั้งหมด 7 คู่ที่จะขึ้นมาชกบนเวทีนี้ครับทั้งหมดเป็นมวย 3 ยกโดยที่มีนักกีฬาที่มาจากประเทศโมร็อกโกอังกฤษมองโกเลียออสเตรเลียอิตาลีสเปนโปแลนด์ญี่ปุ่นสิงคโปร์และแน่นอนครับจากประเทศไทยอีกด้วยครับคู่เอกในวันนี้ครับจะเป็นคู่ที่ 6 ครับยอดแสนชัยนายกเอท่าสาราพบกับแบ็คแฮมสอบุญธรรมในพิกัดน้ำหนัก 71 กิโลกรัมครับ Ladies and gentlemen, we have a total of 7 fights lined up for you, all exciting 3 rounds of Muay Thai action with fighters from Morocco, England, Mongolia, Australia, Italy, Spain, Poland, Japan, Singapore, and of course Thailand. Our main event will be the 6th bout of the day as Yot Sanchai Nayok Ethasara takes on Beckham Sabuntam at 71 kilograms. For those of you who would like to listen to commentary in English, you can do so by changing the language on your remote on channel 7 HD or tune into our YouTube channel at Fairtex Fight. สำหรับท่านไหนที่อยากจะชมออนไลน์ครับเรามีอยู่ 3 ช่องทางด้วยกันครับ TikTok YouTube และ Facebook ครับช่อง Terro Digital และช่อง Fairtex Fight ครับเราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมากับคู่เปิดเวทีครับมวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 71 กิโลกรัม Join us after break for our opening bout in Muay Thai at 71 kilograms.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีสนับสนุนโดยไทยวัสดุ
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the legendary Lumpini Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand for FedEx Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme live on channel 7 HD. Our first bout is in Muay Thai at 71 kilograms. In the black corner, let's bring out Ayub Waqif.
Hello and welcome to Lumpini Stadium for another edition of Fairtex Fight. This morning we have 7 bouts lined up for you of Muay Thai action. Walking into the ring for our first bout of the day from Saint Tien Muay Thai Gym here in Bangkok. We have Ayub Waqif from Morocco. The 26-year-old stands at 178 centimeters, 28 bouts to his record, 16 wins and 12 losses. So his last fight, a points win over Gigoris Gornikis, and then a points loss here at Fairtex Fight to Francesco Porcu. I believe Francesco is an athlete from Kip Moinon. So Saint Tien Muay Thai, a familiar face here at Fairtex Fight. I believe it's over in Eastern Bangkok. There's our cornerman Paco, just adjusting some of the tape on the glove. might not have covered the strings of the glove. So Paco having to just make sure everything's crisp and clean. And then Soraya, a new addition to the Cutman team, adding just a little bit of Vaseline before the fight begins. And of course, myself, Matt Lucas, alongside of
Andy Chowski.
Commentating to you ringside here at Lumpini Stadium, the Mecca Muay Thai, the Madison Square Garden of the East. And we turn it over to Mark Abbott.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Tyler Germani.
And into the red corner is coming Tyler Germani from England. 21 years old, 73 kilograms, 184 centimeters tall. He has 11 fights on his record, 7 wins, 4 losses. Born in Ashington, England. We can see quite of a high difference in between the fighters. Our English fighter here has a height advantage in this fight, so we will see how he will utilize this in the fight.
Yeah, 184 centimeters, that's very, very tall, especially for 71 kilos. Andy, I know you tend to be the taller athlete. You fight at 73 kilos?
Yes, 73 kilos.
And how tall are you?
Yeah, I think I'm like 185, so probably the same height as Tyler here.
Yeah, Tyler does look a little thinner than you. Maybe also 21 years old. A lot of times the male athletes sort of fill out in their early 20s. But we'll see how things go underway here for Tyler.
ครับผู้ชมครับคู่แรกในวันนี้จะโชว์กันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 73 กิโลกรัม 3 ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 73 kilograms scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds นักมวยในมุมนำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 73 กิโลกรัม สูง 178 weighing in at 73 kilograms, standing 178 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศโมร็อกโกFrom Morocco, Ayub Wagwib แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 73 กิโลกรัม สูง 184 weighing in at 73 kilograms, standing 184 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศอังกฤษ From England, Tyler Germani referee นายอมรชัยวิสุทธิ์เล
Here we go with the tail of the tape. Tyler Germani versus Ayub Wagib. So Kiepon Tip Gym versus Saint-Tien Muay Thai. Kiepon Tip located in Sala, about 15 minutes south of Khao-San Street. Started quite some time ago, I believe maybe 15, 20 years now. At least 15, run by the infamous Rob Cox. Rob, one of the legendary commentators and reporters, now working full-time at One Championship as a matchmaker.
And right when we are starting, we can see powerful kicks from the blue corner, pushing forward.
Yeah, standing in the southpaw position as well, Ayub from Morocco.
Ayub has more fighting experience than Tyler, more like 3 times more fights than he has.
Yeah, but his record is a little mixed. Sometimes it looks like he has a 50-50 almost win-to-lose rate. Sometimes the records are not 100% accurate.
But you can see he's definitely more aggressive so far in this fight.
Yeah, I think that southpaw position helps him against the much taller Tyler.
There was a nice right hook from Ayub there, which caught Tyler off guard.
ต่อเนื่องนี่ต่อเนื่องคู่
Tyler doing well, but he needs to start blocking that rear left kick. It's landing very, very well so far.
Yeah, and we can see the redness on Tyler's body.
ต่อเนื่องนี่ต่อเนื่องเร็วดิ
Nice combinations there from Tyler.
Yeah, good uppercut as well.
And again, clean kick from Ayub.
He's not, I wouldn't say he's necessarily using his height advantage that well. What do you think?
Yeah, so far, like, in my opinion, I would try to teep more, keep my distance. But Tyler just like waits and tries to throw punches more than kicks, which probably kicks should be better with his height.
Yeah, beautiful knees from Tyler there.
And again,
Yeah, I think he might have sussed out Ayub's weakness here with those long knees.
yeah, it seems like Ayub
There it is.
slowed down a little bit.
And this is, oh, I think he might be able to take out Ayub here. He's got 50 seconds left here in the first round, especially if he lands more of these long knees.
Yeah, we can see that Tyler is pushing a little bit forward more than in the beginning of the fight. Ayub seems slowed down.
Yeah, I think some of those knees to the body really gutted him. This is a good sort of game plan change for Tyler. Ooh, and you see Ayub, he's almost useless in the clinch here.
Yeah, he's just waiting for the referee to break the clinch.
And Ayub isn't pressing his feet, his hips in. He's not wrapping around Tyler's body. I think this is showing his maybe inexperience in the clinch.
We had the last 10 seconds of the first round.
And if you saw it, Ayub just grabbed onto the ropes there. A telltale sign that he's feeling the pressure.
So it was the first round of the first fight of today. Ayub started strong in the first round. At the beginning, he was pushing forward, kicking Tyler, but then something happened, and Tyler just found his recipe for this fight. I think the straight knees to the body of Ayub.
Yeah, he was definitely cooking up a storm here, Tyler, especially as things started to heat up. I think maybe
Beautiful
Ayub
knee.
taunted him once after he landed a strong knee, and then Tyler just started to go for it.
Yeah, and you see like 3 knees in a row, hitting the right spot there in the clinch.
100%. And what do you think Ayub's game plan for this second round should be, Andy?
I think definitely he should continue with what he was doing at the beginning of the first round, which is like going in with the left kick, which Tyler had a problem with blocking. And as we said, Tyler had already a redness on his body from the kicks, so he should probably continue that. And
Yeah, good strong boxing from Ayub. He just needs to stay out that knee range of Tyler.
and Tyler is going for it.
Yeah, a little bit of a race here to see which one will win, that southpaw kick or the long knees from Tyler. Oh, nice body kick there from Ayub. And you see here, Tyler just starting to march him down.
Yeah, and Ayub almost turned his back on Tyler there, just trying to evade his attacks.
Yeah, and the thing about Tyler, he has plenty of time, and that's usually what cow or knee fighters want. They want a lot of time in the clinch to wear down their opponent.
A little bit of an elbow work there from Tyler.
Yeah, and it looks like Ayub, he's understanding of clinch and arm positioning, not quite there.
Yeah, like once he's getting to the clinch, he sort of doesn't know what to do.
Looks like there's a bit of blood as well.
Yeah, but
Not sure where it's coming from yet.
yeah, neither do I.
Bit of blood. Oh, it looks like the nose of Tyler. Beautiful body kick from Ayub.
And we can see both of our fighters slow down a little bit, and they are giving it their all in this fight.
Yeah, and there, Tyler easily getting beyond the knee block of Ayub. There There's that left kick.
Nice attempt for a spinning back fist or elbow.
There, you just looking like his posture is starting to break. Long knee from Tyler.
And Tyler just pushes forward, goes into the clinch to score the knees.
And it looks like Ayub is starting to block those knees with his arms, which is definitely a telltale sign that he's dying here.
And then the right elbow from Ayub there almost missed barely the target.
Tyler needs to keep pressing forward. You see, oh, beautiful knee. Oh, almost lifting Ayub up to the ceiling of Lumpini.
Yeah, we have last 23 seconds of the second round.
You know, there's a fair amount of blood coming out of Tyler's nose, but otherwise, I see this as a very dominant round for the English fighter.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, and the mouthpiece coming out from Ayub. That's usually a sign of fatigue, and just his body language and posture here.
Yeah, playing for time.
Yeah, he wants a bell to ring. Tyler going right back to work here.
Yeah, you can see Ayub is very gassed out.
Oh, massive head kick to end that second round.
So how would you score this fight, Matt?
So I think maybe the first round was maybe 50-50. I could see it going either way. That second round, though, I think was a clear win for Tyler, who just did so much more damage. Yes, there is the blood from the nose of Tyler, but when we look at the replays, I feel like the effective damage was coming in from the fighter from the UK. There's that arm block, very ineffective and usually a sign that the athlete is dying.
Yeah, and the beautiful head kick to end to finish the round. Yeah, so far the knees from Tyler are the most dominant weapon in this fight.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think if he just sets everything up with a simple 1-2, keeps pressing in, he can dominate this fight and potentially win by knockout.
And we are going into the third and final round of the first bout of today.
So Germany versus Morocco, or England versus Morocco. His name is Germani.
Germani out of England.
So a little bit of confusion there. Good left kick there from the Moroccan athlete in the blue corner.
Yeah, the weapon is, he started strong in this fight with the left kick there, but it almost seemed like he didn't have the gas to continue kicking and attacking Tyler there.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And Tyler looking strong and confident here.
Tyler is trying to find his rhythm and trying the opening to go in for the knees.
Yeah, I think if he maybe just presses in a bit more. Oh, there's that long knee. Not quite hitting the mark.
We've lost 2 minutes.
Oh, beautiful knee there, though. It really skewered it. I feel like Tyler's punch defense could use a little work.
Yeah, definitely also the sign of the bloody nose there.
Yeah. Some athletes are a bit more... they tend to get bloody noses a bit more, and that might be Tyler. But I also feel like his boxing defense could use a bit of work. And there we see...
Are you grabbing the ropes?
He's pretty desperate here once they get into the clinch.
We are in the middle of the round 3. A little kick exchange. Yeah, we see that both of our fighters are fighting for the last breath there.
Yeah, good cross there from Tyler.
And again, called by knee. It was a little bit taunting Tyler there. Like, no, they didn't do anything to me.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he's doing that, because these knees are definitely having a significant effect. There's that spinning attack. It looks like it might bolster the courage of Ayub.
Yeah, but those not that much power in that spinning elbow. Oh, and Tyler going in, following with those punches.
Nice body kick there from Ayub.
Last 30 seconds of the round of this whole fight.
No, it will be interesting to see how the judges score this. You know, this final round, maybe a bit more back and forth. What do you think, Andy?
Yeah, it seems like Ayub is like trying to push forward now more.
He's definitely showing symptoms that he's tired, that he's fatigued.
Yeah, the open mouth and grabbing the ropes.
So it will be interesting. I do think he landed some solid kicks on Tyler. On my unofficial scorecard, I think I have the English fighter winning, but we'll see if Keepon takes the win or if it goes over to Saint-Tien Muay Thai. Can you walk us through some of the replays though?
Yeah, we can see the now beautiful cross from Ayub there. I think, in my opinion, the knees did the most damage in this fight, and I think that judges might be looking at that. Beautiful cross there from Tyler. Here we have the spinning elbow, which landed, but there was not much power in it, so it didn't do much to Tyler. And we are going for the official
Ladies
result.
and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-27. 30-27 และ 30-27 for the winner in the red corner, Tyler Germaini. Congratulations to Tyler Germaini picking up the first victory here today at Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme ช่วงหน้าพบกับคู่ต่อไปครับเป็นคู่มวยหญิงครับนักมวยจากประเทศออสเตรเลียพบกับนักมวยจากประเทศมองโกเลียพิกัดน้ำหนัก 52 กิโลกรัม Join us after the break for more Muay Thai action in female Muay Thai, 52 kilograms, as a fighter from Australia takes on a fighter from Mongolia. Don't go anywhere.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
Pro Peach,
Yes?
can we do Muay Thai now?
Sure. Line up. Jab. Block. Kick. Elbow.
สุรีตรีบุรามริตลามรำบาน
มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to FedEx Fight Boy Man Pan Extreme here from the iconic Lumpini Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand. We now move on to the second bout of the day. In the black corner, let's bring out Undram Basanjav.
Bout number 2, our first women's fight of the day. Out of the black corner, Undram Basanjav, coming out of Mongolia, fighting, training at Phuket Fight Club. 29 years old, 52 kilograms, 162 centimeters tall. She has 10 fights, 7 losses. Oh, sorry. 10 fights, 7 wins, and 2 draws, and 1. Now I completely have messed it up. I'm sorry. 10 fights, 7 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. Her favorite skill are punches. So we'll see a Muay Mat style from our Mongolian fighter here in the black corner. You see putting on the last Vaseline on her face, getting ready to fight. And she's coming in hot into the ring.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Celeste Hansen.
And into the red corner, here comes Celeste, the best Hansen. Celeste, 31 years of age, 162 centimeters. Celeste has 31 fights, 22 wins, 7 losses. Born in Australia, representing Down Under. Celeste, a puncher indeed, Muay Mat to the fullest. She loves that forward pressure. She's got a lot of experience. She's gonna look to push forward and really put a pace against her Mongolian opponent. Celeste, no stranger to Lumpini Stadium. Celeste training now out of Fairtex Training Center. Originally trained in Phuket. Celeste was actually the first woman to step foot inside the ring here at Lumpini Stadium in quite some time. So big accomplishment for Celeste, overcoming those issues that have been such a long thing here in Thailand. But this looks to be a really exciting first women's match of the morning, Andy, as both these women favor their boxing. This is going to be a banger as we head into the second bout of the morning. Celeste, final blessings as she steps through the ropes here at Lumpini Stadium.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 52 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 52 kilograms scheduled for 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 52 กิโลกรัม สูง 162 weighing in at 52 kilograms, standing 162 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศมองโกเลีย from Mongolia Undram Basanjav แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and their opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 52 กิโลกรัม สูง 162 weighing in at 52 kilograms, standing 162 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศออสเตรเลีย from Australia Celeste the best Hansen and your referee พันโทหญิงนิชาพรพึ่งถนอม
And here we have the tail of the tape. Mongolia taking on Australia. We see both fighters the same height, 162 centimeters, and the same fighting style. So we are in for a hard punches fight here at Lumpini Stadium.
Yeah, you can see it on Celeste's face. She just loves to fight. When she gets in that ring, she is all smiles. I'm expecting pedal to the metal out the gates. 3-round Muay Thai. Here we go.
And Celeste rushes in.
Good low kicks coming from Celeste. Started out.
So maybe not all punches.
I know Celeste has been training with a new trainer there at Fairtex Training Center, Andy, so she might have some new tips up her, tricks up her sleeve coming into this fight.
Yeah, and she's putting on the pressure, but the blue corner is fighting off with the same pressure.
Just 30 seconds in, both these athletes taking a moment to reset, set up their game, which I think is a good idea. Typically, it can get a little bit messy as they go head down and just rock them bopper style.
And I like the low kicks from Celeste. When she's closing every combination with the low kick, which lands, and it's a big, noisy low kick.
Yeah, and I think in the later rounds, those are going to pay dividends, cutting the wheels out from her Mongolian opponent.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see Mongolian, she's our Mongolian fighter. She's putting on the pressure, the volume, but I don't think the power is there much as from Celeste.
Yeah, she's done a good job so far hanging in there with Celeste. It's got to be intimidating coming up against an opponent like Celeste, who's been here for years in Thailand. She's got a lot of experience, but she's hanging in there just halfway through this first round. But Celeste looking to put the pressure on.
Going into the clinch, well, in the middle of the first round.
I like Celeste looking cool, calm, and collected. This is a good change-up from her last few fights. She's being a little bit more strategic here, waiting, being patient, putting the low kicks together with the hands like you were saying, Andy.
Yeah, she's trying to be more composed. Definitely, you can see that. And looking for her shots and picking her shots.
Ooh, big overhand from Celeste, just missing over the top. Another one there. Good teep, though, from Udram.
Yeah, and again, I like how she's starting to mix it up. The low kicks and the punches. Sometimes she starts with the low kick, sometimes she finishes with the low kick.
Yeah, and Udram doing what so many of Celeste's opponents like to do. They're holding on for dear life because Celeste just moves forward like a RoboCop.
Yeah, and then you guys see her signature move, the 3 uppercuts.
Yeah. Oh, big overhand again from Celeste Hansen.
Followed by the low kick and another combination.
I know those hands from Celeste can't be feeling good against Udram. I know Celeste has a really good strength and conditioning coach back in Pattaya, so I know the power is there. And she's going to look to turn it on in this second and third round. Coming up, just 8 seconds left in this first round.
Last few seconds of the first round, and it is on. You gotta give me contact on that conditioning coach.
Yeah. I happen to know that guy very well. Good strength and conditioning coach she's working with back in Pattaya. Let's go to some of these replays, though, and see how that action went down in the first round. Andy, what do you think?
Yeah, I really like Celeste being more composed, picking her shots, not just like rush in, but like think what to do, where to hit, when to hit. You can see the strong overhands from Celeste. And again, yeah, by the end of the round, we saw the Mongolian fighter going backwards a lot. That seems like she might be gassed out and she's not handling the pressure from Celeste that well. But we'll see how she recovers and how she will come into the second round. And the second round is almost there. Few last advices from the red corner.
I'd like to see Celeste, like you were saying, Andy, keep finishing, either chopping the leg or going to the body with that kick. I think that combination is going to work really well for her.
Yeah, just to mix it up.
She does have such heavy hands, though, coming over the top there. Udram still coming forward, trying to walk through those low kicks.
Yeah, Udram, it seems like she recovered from the first round, and she's going in strong. We'll see how she will keep up.
Big knees from Celeste Hansen as Udram tries to clinch up.
Nice knees from the black corner as well.
Yeah, Udram needs to get back on her knees. She needs to lock Celeste up and try to keep Celeste from marching her down and putting those heavy hands on her and chopping her low legs.
It seems like Undram might be onto something with those clinches.
Oh, big overhand over the top again from Celeste. There's a big
Oh, an elbow there from Celeste. And again, and again.
And this is where that experience.
And I see a little bit of a blood there coming out of Undram's eyelid, maybe.
Great elbow work inside the clinch there from Celeste Hansen. That's where that experience is going to come into play. Undram maybe getting a little lackadaisical on there as they engage in that hand fighting.
Yeah. And Celeste rushing in with those strong, heavy punches. You can see on her face that she's ready to brawl.
Oh, she loves it in there, Andy. She is a warrior through and through. Celeste, the best Hansen, always brings the fight. Big shots to the body, followed with a low kick.
Yeah, and here we have the second half of the second round, and we see Undram a little bit going backwards again. She started strong with those with the clinching, but now it seems like those heavy punches from Celeste, and we have a stoppage.
Yeah, there could be a break in the action here. They're asking for a, I think, doctor's checkage of the cut. See if our Mongolian warrior Undram Bazanjav hopefully can continue. I don't think Celeste is quite through with her yet.
Yeah.
Andy, she looks like she's having a blast in there, and it looks like she's okay, so we're going to continue. Undram really needs to lock up with Celeste when she comes crashing in there and start putting those knees together again.
Beautiful step in elbow from Celeste. Oh, Celeste sees blood and she's going forward, mixing it up with those low kicks.
She is going to town, slicing and dicing with the elbows, Andy.
Last 40 seconds of the second round. Oh, and now beautiful elbow from Undram.
Undram is leaking though, Andy, and there is a lot of blood coming down.
But it doesn't stop any of the fighters, and they're both exchanging elbows.
Gotta love the violence here from the second fight of the morning, our first women's bout.
Yeah, so we were expecting a punches boxing brawl, but actually we got an elbow war.
It has turned into an elbow war, and I am quite entertained. Big overhand over the top.
Yeah,
Can she put Undram away? Just 5 seconds left in the second round.
Undram seems in big troubles. And this is the end of the second round. Big damage in the blue corner.
Such an effective second round from Celeste Hansen, Andy, just putting the elbows together so nicely. We're going to see in the replays here. Good catch, kick, and then overhand with the top from Celeste. Really done well so far in that fight. Undram still trying to walk forward, but not quite being active and scoring knees in the clinch. Celeste just so strong.
A beautiful up and down elbow from Celeste. Probably the one who sliced Undram on her face. And again, big overhand followed by another punches, uppercut. Celeste rushing in, trying to finish off this fight. We'll see if she will manage to finish off Undram in the third and final round. Now you can see a heavy damage on Undram's face there.
Whew. See if this third round is going to be as action-packed as the second. It's a beautiful morning here at Fairtex Fight, Lumpini Stadium, the home of martial arts in Asia, and man, some violence indeed this morning. Undram, though, got her blood wiped off the face, and she is ready for the third round. Let's see if she can make a comeback here.
And right at the start, we go into a big brawl. Celeste Hansen rushing in with those heavy punches.
Oh, big toss back, big overhand right following.
And again, same as with the second round, Undram's starting strong with those clinches, with the clinching when she grabs Celeste and Is it the Celeste blood on her forehead? Or
I think there might have been a cut that opened up on the. Oh no, it was just the blood of Udrom. It looked like a cut there for a minute. Celeste still marching forward, so strong in the clinch there, slipping those elbows in very nicely. Still, she's done a great job adjusting from her last couple fights, and usually her opponents will tie her up. She can get stuck there. And then her opponent's not necessarily damaged with the knees, but she's just stuck. She's done a great job this fight of pushing off, creating space, and then going back to dropping those elbows and punches.
Yeah, definitely. The creating a space is it's much better than her previous fights, where she comes in, throws through punches there, and closes with an elbow, but then she steps backwards, look for another opening.
Oh, big straight rights from Celeste. Just those have been money all fight. Udrom hanging in there. She's got a big heart.
Yeah, it's a big cut on Udrom's face.
Boom, another big overhand over the top from Celeste. Big kicks.
1 minute and 30 seconds till the end of the third and final round of the second bout this morning.
Oh, more elbows coming in from Celeste. Those cuts are leaking. Udrom needs to do something drastic to make a comeback in this fight. I think she needs a Hail Mary at this point, Andy.
Yeah, Udrom just being very defensive at this point.
Oh, big overhand right over the top again from Celeste. Hunting with the elbows. Udrom needs to do something, move out. And we're gonna get another doctor stoppage here.
Yeah, Udrom's face looks very nasty.
And that's gonna do it. They're gonna wave it off. Big heart of gold on Udrom, but dominant performance from Celeste, the best Hansen.
Slicing Udrom's face left and right.
God, pure power. Fairtex style.
And really great conditioning on both sides.
Yeah, exactly. That was a high-paced fight. We'll look at some of the replays here. Oh, big. I like the way she would do that kick and then step over and follow with that bomb of her right hand. And then marching in, like we were saying, Andy, but not getting caught in Udrom's clinch. Celeste doing a really good job all fight of keeping that space and then dropping elbows.
Yeah, and we could see the very nice elbow from Celeste. Here it is. Bam, just right on the cheek. And the doctor waving off the fight there. And here we go to the Marek Abbott in the official result.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round number 3, due to a doctor stoppage, we have a winner by technical knockout. In the red corner, Celeste is the best Hansen. ยินดีด้วยครับ Celeste Hansen กลับมาเวทีนี้ครับแล้วก็ชนะในยกที่ 3 ครับ Congratulations to Celeste coming back here and taking that victory in the third round เราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมากับคู่ต่อไปครับเป็นคู่มวยหญิงเช่นกันครับนักมวยจากประเทศอิตาลีพบกับนักมวยจากประเทศไทยในพิกัดน้ำหนัก 59 กิโลกรัม Join us after break with our next bout in female Muay Thai as a fighter from Italy takes on a fighter from Thailand at 59 kilograms. Don't go anywhere.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
อสุรีตรีบุรามริตลามรำบานเป็นหนักนางบำเพ็ญเพียรขอพรพระอิสราสวมวิญญาแฟเทคอันเกรียงไกร
gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme here from the world famous Lumpini Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand, live on Channel 7 HD. Our next bout is in female Muay Thai. In the black corner, let's bring out Lena Knocker.
And coming into the black corner is Lena Knocker, coming out of Italy, training in Phuket Fight Club. She's 28 years old, 165 centimeters tall, weighing at 59 kilograms. Her fight record is 23 fights, 15 wins, 8 losses, and 0 draws. We'll see. This is the second fighter coming out of Phuket Fight Club today, as we saw the Mongolian fighter in the previous bout. We'll see what a pace Lena is bringing into this fight. She seems like she might be a very... her favorite skills are punches and kicks, so probably more of a kickboxing style on her side, but we'll see. She might surprise, and she might be more of a Thai style than her opponent. And coming into the ring, and here we go to Mark Abbott.
And in the red corner, let's bring out เพชรตาปีจ่าแบงค์ดอนเมือง
And stepping into the red corner, Petapi Daban Konwon. 28 years of age, stands at 163 centimeters, a hefty fight record of 50 fights, 30 wins, 20 losses. Born in Phang Na, Thailand, a puncher, kicker. Petapi gonna be looking to utilize that advantage in the experience area as she takes on a strong fighter out of Phuket Fight Club. Petapi's previous fight here, she lost on points to Ludovica Malatesta. But I'm pretty excited for this next bout this morning. This is our typical foreigner versus Thai athlete. Pretty typical for the foreigner to have less experience when you face a Thai opponent. So we'll look to see if Lena can put the pressure on Petapi as we go back to Mark Abbott.
ครับคู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 59 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 59 kilograms scheduled for 3-minute rounds นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 59 กิโลกรัม สูง 165 weighing in at 59 kilograms, standing 165 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศอิตาลี From Italy, Lena Knocker แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and her opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 59 กิโลกรัม สูง 163 weighing in at 59 kilograms, standing 163 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย From Thailand เพชรตาปีจ่าแบงค์ดอนเมือง And your referee แพรพลอยเดชินบัญชร
Here we go, Muay Thai at 59 kilograms.
นักมวยมา
Petapi Jabanungmang taking on Lena Knocker out of Italy.
ขยันออกอาวุธนะล้มอย่าซ้ำเป็นทำฟาวล์มวยสามยก
Final instructions, center ring.
And here we go into the first round of the bout number 3 of this morning.
ขยันออกอาวุธไปมวยสามยกเร็วชก
Both of the fighters looks very composed.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I've seen some fighters from Phuket Fight Club competing here at Fairtex Fight, Andy, so pretty excited for this one.
Yeah, they don't come that often here to Fairtex Fight.
Yeah, Phuket Fight Club, such a strong gym. So many killers out there in Phuket.
Oh, and Lena coming in with the strong punches.
Lena, the Italian boxer, is looking real strong. Out the gates, her frame, she looks very athletic, very powerful.
And it seems like Lena is going in with the more of a kickboxing background. High volume punching combinations.
Yeah, she's really got a forward kind of a pressure so far in the beginning of this first round. Petapi is going to need to use that experience and technique.
Petapi waiting for her shot. Nice teep from Lena. Followed by a heavy combination.
Yeah, she really marched forward, stepped in there, and just dropped some heavy hands before locking up with Petapi against the rope. Our referee breaking and keeping the action going.
Yeah, Petapi looks very composed, looking for her openings, trying to pick her shots. But Lena is countering it back with those strong punches, heavy punches. Now, nice body shot, cross to the body.
Yeah, Lena doing a good job building on the momentum. She didn't rush out the gates, which can be a mistake against an experienced Thai because they will drop those elbows on you. Momentum building here now for Lena.
Yeah, Lena definitely fighting with a higher volume. And also not so crazy that she just rushes into it.
Yeah, cool, calm, collected, but aggressive. I would like to see her guard just a little bit higher, though. And I'd like to see Petapi come over the top, maybe with some elbows.
Yeah, so far Petapi just tries to kick her, body kick her. And now it seems like Petapi might have landed something there, because Lena moved a little bit backwards, covered her face.
I'm sure those kicks don't feel great on the forearm, Andy, and beautiful teeps coming from Petapi. This is where the experience will come into play. Just because you're a stronger, more aggressive opponent doesn't mean that your forearms are free of the pain of a heavy.
Yeah, definitely. And as most of the foreign fighters here, they forget to block because they're coming out of the kickboxing background where there's not much of a kickboxing style to block with your shins.
Yeah, and I have learned the hard way myself, Andy. My first couple fights here in Thailand, I learned to check kicks real quick, but really good action from the first round here. Let's go to the replays. You see Lena stepping in over the top, looking for that overhand right. Petapi got a really high guard, very smart of her to do so, and tying up Lena against the rope, really intelligent move by Petapi.
We could see by the end of the round that Petapi kind of figured out Lena with her distance management there, where she was moving a little bit backwards, but teeping and making her waiting for openings, kicking, countering, and I think that's where Petapi might
take the fight, huh?
Take the fight in the later rounds.
Those could be the keys to victory for Petapi. Jabandong Kunman. That's where that rhythm, the flow, the timing, all that experience, this really pays dividends as the fight progresses. They get more comfortable, better flow.
And we might see a clash of high volume against a precision.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what Lena needs to do. She needs to kind of put her foot on the gas now and not allow Petapi to get more comfortable.
Yeah, and definitely follow up with those hands, because she was letting those heavy hands in the first round, so I would like to see her do it again here.
Oh, good kick, catch return there. The teep from Lena.
You can see a smile on Lena's face.
And this is where clinch technique, clinching every day. If you're watching this back home, clinch every day, kids, because Lena looking so strong. She got such a big, strong frame on her, but Petapi doing such a good job in the clinch, locking her up.
Yeah, the typical Thai style, utilizing their weapons. This is their sport, and we are in their territory, and they are showing us why it is that way.
Hey, Petapi just choosing not to drop the elbow there as they lock up in the clinch. I think Lena needs to do a better job being a little bit cautious coming in as they engage with her guard, because Petapi is going to start to drop those elbows if she's not careful.
Yeah, and Lena shouldn't she shouldn't get herself locked into the clinch that much, because that's where she kind of struggles a little bit.
Yeah, good balance from Petapi, hopping back on one foot, referee breaking and starting the action again.
Both of the fighters are smiling at themselves.
Yeah, this is pure Muay Thai. This is great. This is what you like to see. Another entertaining bout here at Lumpini Stadium.
Again, great balance from Petapi.
I like that. She lifted herself up using Lena's pressure.
And again into the clinch, knee exchanges.
There we go. Lena doing a good bit of knee work in there. I'd like to see a little bit more power in those. But good technique, good strategy, pushing Petapi backwards, sticking those knees into the gut.
I saw Petapi looking at the clock there. We have lost 50 seconds of the second round.
Oh, big overhand right over the top from Lena. Yeah, you're right, Andy. Petapi looking at the clock. Lena looking to drop those hands again. Her snapping her head back of Petapi.
Yeah, but her hands are a little bit too low than I would like it to be. Because sometimes Petapi can throw back and her head just flies back.
Yeah, Petapi barely landing some punches there. Oh, big hands again from Lena coming in. Petapi
closing in with those elbows there.
Last 10 seconds of the second round. Lena really turning on the heat.
Oh, hard elbow there from Lena, and this is the end of the second round.
Nice job. I think Lena did a really good job at the end of that second round there. I don't know if it was enough to offset the beginning. That one's going to be close. Andy, if you had to give it on your scorecards, what do you think it'd be so far?
Yeah, it's very hard to tell for me. On one side, we have a high volume fighter like Lena, who just throws heavy hands, hits hard, and even when she punches Petapi, her head just flies back. So beautiful handiwork there. And on the other side, Petapi being more calm, composed, picking her shots, keeping, making distance, and more of a scoring points. Lena is just going for the kill there. So we'll see what the judges.
Sometimes you can get a little lost in the sauce trying to be aggressive, right? You hear about these 3-round fights, you're like, oh, I got to be aggressive. But you can't forget about Muay Thai scoring.
Yeah.
We'll see what adjustments Petapi will make coming out for this third round. Will Lena keep the pressure on? Will Petapi take it away on points? I feel like we could be 1-1 going into this final round.
Petapi very light on her feet. Lena going in with the 1-2 combo, closing in with the kick.
Yeah, I'd like to see Lena set it up a little bit better. Just heavy hands though. Punches and bunches from Lena. Petapi locking up smartly.
Yeah, I would like to see mix it up a little bit, closing with some kicks or something. Because it seems like either way she kicks or she punches. She doesn't mix it up with her.
Yeah, she needs to do a better job setting it up because Petapi's chin is out there sometimes, so I can see what Lena's trying to hunt for, but she needs to open it up a little bit better.
Yeah, and once she gets close, Petapi just locks her in the clinch.
Opening minute of the final round of this bout. Lena Knocker versus Petapi. Beautiful kicks from Petapi, flowing, rhythm, timing from the Thai.
You can see a redness on Lena's body from the body kicks of Petapi. Oh, nice elbow exchanges and knee exchanges in the clinch.
And Lena just driving forward, sticking Petapi with knees.
Petapi waiting for her shots.
And there's that elbow I was talking about from Petapi. I feel like Lena needs to be careful coming in. Petapi's timing not quite there still.
But those elbows are sure dangerous.
Good teep from Lena. Petapi answering back with a rear kick of her own.
We're going into the last minute of the fight. A strong kick from Petapi. Going with the kick for a kick exchanges. Oh, a nice hands to elbow combo from Lena.
Yeah, I think Lena needs to keep that pressure on if she wants to steal this round. Last 30 seconds coming into this fight.
Yeah, I think definitely both of them, definitely Lena should go forward and try to push as hard as she can to sway the judges to her side, on her side.
I think she's done a much better job in the clinch though, scoring and landing knees against Petapi when they lock up.
Yeah, it seems like she got comfortable in the clinch as the fight went on. Last 10 seconds of the fight. You see Petapi looking at the clock.
She thinks she might have done enough to take it.
And this is the end of the third and final round.
And that'll do it for our second women's bout of the morning. Another entertaining, high-paced bout here on Fairtex. Fight Lena Knocker out of Italy, taking on Petapi from Thailand. You can see in the replays here, Lena trying to land those heavy hands all fight going forward. Petapi, rhythm, timing, and kicks. This is a close one, Andy. I don't know on my unofficial cards who I'd give it to. If I had to myself, I'd have to say Petapi maybe did enough scoring to take this fight.
Yeah, but the pressure from Lena, just going in, throwing hard, closing with the elbows.
And we'll send it back to Mark Abbott at center ring for our official decisions.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 29-28. 29, 28, 29, 28 และ 29, 28 for the winner. In the black corner, Lena Knocker. Congratulations to Lena Knocker picking up the decision victory in a highly entertaining fight here at Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme เราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมาคู่ต่อไปนะครับนักกีฬาตัวสูงทั้งคู่นะครับ180 กว่ากับ 200 เซนติเมตรนะครับ Join us after break for more Muay Thai action in our next bout as a fighter from Spain and Morocco takes on a fighter from Poland.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme as we move on to the 4th bout of the day. In the black corner, let's bring out Alexander Mrabet.
And here we go into the black corner is Alexander Marbet fighting out of Spain. Fighting out of Spain. He's 27 years of age. Standing at 70 kilograms, 201 centimeters. He's got a record of 4 fights. 4 wins, no losses. So undefeated as he comes here into Lumpini Stadium. Alexander is a skyscraper. And he will need to use that immense height advantage against his highly experienced opponent.
Yeah, I think our Cutmans might need a stool to put the Vaseline on.
Yeah, I almost stuttered there trying to read his stats in the beginning. I was like, is this guy really this tall? He's an absolute skyscraper. Be really interesting. No shock. He's probably going to be looking to use his knees and elbows going into this fight. Alexander making his final blessings as he barely hops over the ropes here at Lumpini.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Daniel Jędrzejewski.
And coming into the red corner is fighter out of Poland, Daniel Jędrzejewski, 33 years old, 70 kilograms, 182 centimeters tall. So we see a big height difference here in this fight. Very experienced fighter, 49 fights, 38 wins, 9 losses and 2 draws. Born in Poland, punch and kicks are his strong suit, so probably more of a kickboxing style again, but we'll see. We'll see how he will manage to fight with someone like Alexander, where we have almost 20 centimeters height difference.
Yeah, what do you think the keys to victory are here in this fight?
Close the distance, but also look out for knees, because tall fighters like Alexander doesn't have any trouble to raise their knees, and you have it in your face.
Yeah, and it looks like
we might have some maybe wardrobe malfunction or something.
Yeah, I think Alexander momentarily stepping out of the corner ring here.
Daniel
Daniel
สักครู่เดียวท่านผู้ชมครับ
Jędrzejewski just
นักมวยในมุมดำนะครับกำลังเปลี่ยนกระจับอยู่ครับ
patiently
Ladies and
waiting.
gentlemen, just give us a moment as the athlete in the black corner is changing.
Looks like our
his cup.
athlete in the black corner,
For those of you
Alexander.
watching in English, a lot of people do
Needs
not
to put
understand
on a
the
cup.
Muay Thai rule set. The original Muay Thai rule set, a groin kick is not actually banned. A groin knee is banned, but a groin kick is not banned. Therefore, the cups that are often used in Muay Thai are of a different caliber to take that force. Now, that is something that a lot of foreign fighters do get confused when they fight in Muay Thai, and that happens. Typically speaking, the athletes do not do it to each other intentionally. If they do, they give each other some rest time, but that is why the cup is often changed.
Yeah, so as Mark was explaining there, in traditional Muay Thai rule sets, it is not technically illegal to kick the opponent in the groin. Knees are not allowed, I believe, Andy, but you definitely want to make sure that you have a steel cup on going into this fight. And if our athlete out of the black corner realized that he needed a cup, you definitely want to go and make sure that you're securing that.
กลับมาแล้วนะครับ คู่นี้นะครับท่านผู้ชมนะครับจะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 70 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout scheduled at 70 kilograms for 3-minute rounds นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 70 กิโลกรัม สูง 201 weighing in at 70 kilograms, standing 201 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศสเปนและโมร็อกโก from Spain and Morocco Alexander Ramirez แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 70 กิโลกรัม สูง 182 weighing in at 70 kilograms, standing 182 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศโปแลนด์ from Poland Daniel Jędrzejewski and your referee นายบุญเลิศแก้วพิทักษ์
Muay Thai at 70 kilograms. Poland taking on Spain/Morocco. Big height difference in this fight, so we'll see how that will go.
Yeah, I think the keys to victory here is Daniel needs to chop the legs out from his big tree. Alexander, reminiscent of Nabil, fighting this weekend on One Championship. We'll see how this fight goes.
And straight from the first round we see our Polish fighter going for the leg kicks.
And I really like the style of the Spaniard in opening seconds of this fight. He's marching already, looking for those knees.
Yeah, the Spanish fighter is very composed, looking for opening to throw the knee there, which is not much of a big distance from his stance to Daniel's face.
Yeah, and although Daniel has significantly more experience, Alexander doing a really good job staying composed, playing his game, marching forward.
Oh, big swing with the right hand from Daniel. And short, but might have been even deadly elbow from Alexander at the short distance.
And he's so tall, he barely has to step in to land those elbows on you. So Daniel needs to do a really good job of managing the distance. Oh, he's cut, Andy, you're right. He's got a little cut on his hairline. What do you think Daniel needs to do to open things up for him?
Yeah, it's very hard to say. Just try to close the distance, but also on the short distance, there's so many weapons that Alexander can throw at you. So far, I like what I see. I like Daniel's strong hands and strong kicks to the body as well, and the low kicks, which he hasn't thrown for quite a bit. I think it seems like Daniel Finder is getting comfortable with those punches there.
Yeah, I think he's finding a little rhythm. I saw a glimmer of hope. He landed a good body shot there, which I think is, oh, big overhand right from Daniel. You're right, he's getting comfortable indeed to see if he can keep putting all these combinations together.
Yeah, it seems like Alexander's guard is quite open.
Yeah, and sometimes you can get lazy and comfortable with that height. He might be feeling too comfortable, but Daniel now slipping in some of those punches.
Yeah, really picking his shots and like throwing and punching accurately, very accurately.
And a highly skilled boxer you are yourself, Snoopy, so I know you like to see the boxing.
It was a beautiful body shot there from Daniel. And Alexander's trying to step in and set up those knees. Oh, and beautiful elbow.
Oh, man, you know what they say, styles do really make fights, and this matchup is so good. The taller opponent trying to elbow and knee. Daniel setting up his boxing, chopping the legs and the body. It's a really good matchup.
Yeah, we go into the last 10 seconds of the fight, of the first round. Little goodbye punch there from Daniel with the gong.
Yeah, Daniel recovering really well there, not getting frustrated. I think that's where the experience coming in for Daniel, staying calm even though he's been cut, not shocked, knowing that he's coming up against a taller, super bony opponent. When you're bony, those elbows and knees are real sharp, Andy. Look at that up kick as well.
Yeah, that up kick at the beginning of the round. That's quite a 100% damage of both sides, your foot and your opponent's face. But those long hands from Daniel hitting right the spot.
And you see I recognize Alexander's cornerman is another accomplished fighter out of Phuket Fight Club, giving him instructions. Probably telling him to stay on top of his elbows and march forward and knee. They have a really unique style. If you've ever seen the way they train at Phuket Fight Club, really good, strong styles out of there. Obviously, the champion, Alicia Rodriguez, training out of there. Here we go, round two, back to the action.
And I would like to see Daniel be a little bit more aggressive, but also I like to see how composed he is and like doesn't rush in anywhere. Big of a slip.
Swing and a miss from Daniel, which you cannot fault the man trying to head kick somebody as tall as Alexander. I'm surprised Alexander hasn't really been sticking his jab out there because he's so long. You'd think he'd want to utilize that.
Beautiful body shot from Daniel. Yeah, it seems like Alexander is just trying to go for the knees. It probably feels like that's his strong suit.
And rightfully so. I mean, he barely needs to pick his knee up, and it's already at chin height. Daniel just missing the body shot. I think it's a really good game plan of him to try to attack that body.
Oh, again, that up and down elbow from Alexander and countered by Daniel. Just returning the favor. Seems like Daniel might find his rhythm.
He's doing okay. I'd like to see him stand right in front. Easier said than done here, ringside Andy, but I'd like to see him stand in front and chop the legs and put the hands together. There's one big overhand coming from Daniel.
Yeah, but careful for those knees. Beautiful body shot. It seems like Alexander might have like stepped back a little bit from again, body again.
Daniel finding big, powerful shots now. Landing on the eyes of Alexander. Big body kick from Daniel. Is picking up momentum.
Seems like Alexander is in a bit of a trouble. Going backwards. Now with the countering knee and again. Big stabbing knees.
And that's the exact way he needs to counter. He needs to hit those stabbing knees as Daniel tries to come forward and pressure. Daniel needs to throw those knees right into the midsection.
Oh, now Daniel walked right into that upper elbow. But I like how Daniel doesn't get too close to Alexander.
Yeah, he knows the timing and rhythm and distance that he needs to stay now. Ooh, big knee, just mentioned. Can't dip your head down against somebody like Alexander.
And a big right overhand from Daniel, followed by a kick now. Last 20 seconds of the second round. Oh, big leg kick from Daniel, followed by 1-2 combo.
10 seconds here, Daniel chopping the tree. Big body kicks there.
Yeah, Alexander was looking at the clock there for a second in the last 10 seconds of the second round.
Action-packed second round.
And now it was a goodbye shot from both sides at the end of the round.
Yeah, I think if I had to give a score there on my unofficial cards, I'd have to say that round goes to Poland. I think round one might have gone to Alexander. Big elbow over the top there from Alexander.
Yeah, that elbow got Daniel's forehead there in the first round.
Good kicks coming from Daniel, putting them together with the hands.
Yeah, then Daniel walked right into that left elbow of Alexander.
The Polish brawler. Let's see if he can find some more rhythm there in this third round. I feel like it could be 1-1 going in to the final round, so expecting fireworks here at Lumpini.
And definitely there's a knockout in the air there from both sides. Give it the big stabbing knees from Alexander or the heavy punches and heavy leg kicks from Daniel.
Good show of sportsmanship here before our Warriors head into this final round. Looks like our referee's gonna put him in the neutral corner for a moment. Looks like we're gonna get a doctor's checkup, and looks like they've waved it off.
I didn't really notice any cut on Alexander's face or anything.
There may be something we can't see here at ringside, but it looks like they're weighing out if Alexander can continue. Daniel may have caused some damage with the boxing from the last round.
Maybe it might have been something on the eyelid, so we cannot see it.
Yeah, sometimes the adrenaline can keep these fighters going, but there's something our referee in there may be seeing that we cannot.
A good show of sportsmanship there from both of the fighters.
Yeah, good show of sportsmanship. Big heart on Alexander. Unfortunately, we'll go to Mark and see what the official decision is for this bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 rounds of competition, due to a disqualification, your winner in the red corner, Daniel Jędrzejewski. Ladies and gentlemen, the disqualification was due to the athlete in the black corner wearing contact lenses. It is illegal to wear contact lenses when you come up and fight here. นะครับนี่ disqualification เกิดจากนักกีฬาในมุมดำนะครับใส่ contact lens นะครับซึ่งมันห้ามใส่ตอนที่ขึ้นมาชกบนเวทีนะครับเอาละครับเราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมาคู่ต่อไปครับนักมวยจากประเทศอังกฤษและอิตาลีพบกับนักมวยไทยในพิกัดน้ำหนัก 67 กิโลกรัม Join us after the break as we get back to Muay Thai action. A fighter from England and Italy taking on a fighter from Thailand at 67 kilograms. See you then.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
Welcome back to Fairtex Fight, Muay Man Pan Extreme, here from the iconic Lumpini Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand. We now move on to the 5th bout of the day. In the black corner, let's bring out Louis Doherty.
Here we go, bout number 5. Louis Doherty, representing England, coming out into the black corner. Louis, 21 years of age, stands at 189 centimeters. He's got 9 fights, 8 of those wins, just only 1 loss, representing London, England. Louis coming in here looking to make a statement at Lumpini against a highly experienced, talented opponent. See our cutman here making sure that Louis is all good. Our last bout getting stopped due to some contact, so it's really important. You can see these officials really need to do their checks to make sure things go smoothly to ensure the safety of our fighters here at Fairtex Fight. Getting some Vaseline here. Louis got a really strong frame on him. He's gonna look to utilize that speed and athleticism against somebody like Fapicit. Final blessings as Louis hops the ropes here. We go back to Mark Abbott.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Fapicit Lukbunmi.
Into the red corner, Fapicit Lukbunmi, coming out of Thailand, 18 years old, 67 kilograms, 172 centimeters tall. His fight record is 53 fights, 40 wins, 12 losses, and 1 draw. Born in Buriram, Thailand, this fighter is a puncher and utilizing elbow strikes. Muay Mat fighter. He's coming off 2 wins. One of them was by knockout. We see our cutman doing the last checkups on Fapicit. Fapicic fights very often at Lumpini Stadium, if it's Fairtex fight or Super Champ. So nothing new for Fapicic at this stadium.
Yeah, and I know he fought at a lower weight class, and he's recently stepped up to 68 kilos, 67 kilos here. And it looks like he's sticking with that weight, so we'll see if he can continue his success here at this new weight.
And here we
ท่าน
go
ผู้ช
to
มครับ
Mark
คู่
Evans.
นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 67 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 67 kilograms scheduled for 3-minute rounds นักมวยในมุมนำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 67 กิโลกรัม สูง 189 weighing in at 67 kilograms standing 189 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศอังกฤษและอิตาลี from England and Italy Louis Doherty แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 67 กิโลกรัม สูง 172 weighing in at 67 kilograms standing 172 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand ฟ้าพิชิตลูกบุญมี and your referee นายอมรชัยวิสุเรน
Here we go, Muay Thai at 67 kilograms. Fapicic Lukbunmi taking on Louis Doherty out of the England and Italy. Our referee giving final instructions at center ring. Louis looking like he's got a bit of a height advantage. See if he can take advantage of that against the highly experienced Fapicic.
Yeah, Louis a little bit older, a little bit
3 ยกขยันลูก
taller fighter, but the experience is on
คะแนนขยัน
Fapicic's
ทำคะแนน
side.
ลูกทุก
And this is one thing that's so deceiving about Fapicic is he looks so like chill, but then he just unleashes these rifling fast kicks.
Yeah, very explosive starts into his combinations. And shots.
ได้ทำขยันอาวุธทั้งคู่
Thunderous kick from Fapicic. And again,
Louis got almost a bit of that like Haggerty UK style. I like the rhythm and timing. It's very quick, it's very twitchy. Beautiful hand combos there from Louis.
yeah, but Fapicic being more steady. Oh! Now he will be a little bit into the corner after Louis' hard punches.
Oh, Louis smelling blood in the water, trying to get things done here in the first round.
Definitely utilizing the height difference and the reach difference.
He looks really big in there actually in front of Fapicic. This is where Fapicic stepping up in weight may be a problem.
Also, Louis, a southpaw fighter. It seems like he's trying to use his head kicks more.
เรื่องนี้ขยันอาวุธทั้งคู่ดิ
Big rear hand coming from Louis.
Yeah, but no emotion on Fapicic's face. Very composed,
Nice knee there from Louis.
trying to find his rhythm.
Louis doing a good job landing a knee there in the clinch. Oh, big kick to the face from Louis.
And it seems like Fapicic's in trouble. And Louis is just pressing forward.
1 minute left in the first round. Is Louis going to get it done against the highly experienced Fapicic Lukbunmi? Very impressive opening round for the UK.
Louis misses the head kick there. But those kicks from Louis are doing the damage, definitely.
Yeah, and Louis just, on this, bio sheet, just 9 fights to his record, but the amateur scene in the UK, he's probably got a lot of amateur experience, and that's showing here because he's standing right in front of his Thai opponent. Really taking it to him so far in this first round.
Yeah. Nice combinations, hands combinations there. Last 10 seconds of the first round.
Yeah, and I think he needs to keep that foot on the pedal as we go into this second round here, because he's just really been thrashing Fapichet this first round. Saved by the bell. Fapichet Lukbunmi gonna need to make some adjustments coming out in this second round. Andy, what do you think?
Yeah, I think on my unofficial scorecard, I would have it for Louis in this round. Strong left kicks and strong left hand, straight hands. Like just very accurate, very powerful.
Yeah, I like the way he would lean in there, the timing. Oh, you can see big kick on the chin there.
Yeah, beautiful head kick.
Fapichet not going down, able to recover, but that was close there.
Swing that elbow at Louis. Trying to hit, but it was a little bit too far.
Yeah, Fapichet still trying to answer back. I mean, these kickers, you know, that's the one thing from the Lukbunmi gym. I've seen a lot of their fighters compete here on Fairtex Fight, and they are really strong kickers. So even as he's taking those combos, still firing back kicks, but he needs to be careful. He needs to keep that guard up.
Yeah, he just ate a precise head kick to his chin, and he just stood there and threw back.
Yeah, and Louis looking very fit. Hardly breathing as we head into the second round. Good lean back from Fapichet. Oh!
Beautiful dodging on the kick there.
Very technical fight here.
Yeah, you can see the experience of Fapichet. And Louis just going in, going for the kill.
Yeah, I think so far the size and the height advantage for Louis is just really a hard thing for Fapichet to deal with so far.
Yeah, you're right. It's not just the height difference, but also it seems like the overall size difference between the fighters, where Fapichet looks a little smaller overall.
Yeah, and you know, that's one thing that the Thais, you know, typically they won't cut as much weight as the foreigners. Louis doing a good job, looking real fit coming into this fight.
Oh, beautiful uppercut. Oh, and Fapichet wobbles. No 8 count.
No 8 count. Louis almost turning his back before the job's done, but definitely smelling blood in the water here.
Yeah, and he shouldn't let Fapichet recover from that wobble. Beautiful knee.
Fapichet seemingly on his way down. Will he withhold a lot of time here left in this second round?
Fapichet fires and misses. You can see Louis just trying to find the opening to finish this fight early.
Yeah, he's doing a good job not rushing it though, staying calm, waiting for things to open up. Fapichet.
And it's over.
Seemingly stepping out, his arm there took a bashing at the end. Really impressive, dominant victory from Louis Doherty out of England.
It seemed like maybe Fapichet's hand might break.
I think he was checking with his arm, and that's definitely not something you want to, oh, you can see, yeah, it looks like his arm got bashed there. Which is really impressive coming from Louis, because Fapichet's such a good kicker himself. Big knees there from Louis. Crashing the arm again. Fapichet saying that's it.
Yeah, and usually it's the foreigners who forget to block the kicks, but in this case it was a Thai fighter.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round number 2, we have a winner by knockout in the black corner, Louis Doherty. Congratulations to Louis Doherty picking up a fantastic knockout victory here today at Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมช่วงหน้าพบกับคู่เอกของเราในวันนี้ครับแบคแฮมสอบุญธรรมพบกับยอดเซนชัยนายกเอทาสาราในพิกัดน้ำหนัก 71 kilogram. Join us after the break for our main event.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
Teach,
Yes.
can we do Muay Thai now?
Sure. Line up. Jab. Block. Kick.
จะกล่าวถึงอสุรีตรีบุรามริตลำรำบานเป็นหนักนางบำเพ็ญเพียรขอพรพระอิสราสวมวิญญาแฟร์เทคอันเกรียงไกร
สนับสนุนโดยไทยวัสดุ
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to FedEx Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme. For those of you just joining us, you are in time for our main event of the day. สำหรับใครที่เพิ่งมานะครับคุณมาทันคู่เอกของเราในวันนี้ครับ In the black corner, let's bring out Beckham สอบุญธรรม
Fairtex Fight fans around the globe, it is time for our main event. Beckham Sor Buntam stepping into the black corner. Beckham, highly experienced, half Japanese, half Thai athlete. Now training out of Fairtex Training Center in Pattaya. Beckham's 28 years old, standing at 178 centimeters, 82 fights to his record, 62 of those wins. Just 19 losses and 1 draw. Born in Phuket, Beckham, super technical, high IQ fighter, fought on every promotion here in Thailand. He is truly blessed with venom, as they say. Speaking of venom, big shout out to our gear sponsors, Muay Thai, making our fight kits, our stylish fight kits for our fighters. Also big shout out to Taro Digital, making these streams available for everybody to enjoy. You see our cutman here applying final Vaseline, final checkups as Beckham says his final prayers, stepping into the ring of this main event here at Lumpini Stadium, the home of Muay Thai. We send it back to Mark Abbott.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Yod Senchai Nayok Tha Sala.
And coming into the red corner, Yod Senchai Nayok Tha Sala. 24 years old, 71 kilograms, 179 centimeters tall, 56 fights, 45 wins, 11 losses. Both of the fighters are very experienced. This is our main event on this Saturday morning Fairtex Fight. Yod Senchai is coming off a win not that long time ago in February this year. So we'll see if he will upgrade his winning streak today against Begem Sorbuntam.
Yeah, 82 fights versus 56. This is going to be a high IQ, high level main event here at Fairtex Fight. You wouldn't have it any other way. You'd love to see it. 3 rounds of Muay Thai here.
And Yotsenchai doing the final blessings, final prayers, and he's stepping into the ring. And here we go to Mark Abbott.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event คู่เอกในวันนี้ครับจะโชว์กันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 71 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที A Muay Thai bout at 71 kilograms scheduled for 3-minute rounds นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 71 กิโลกรัม สูง 178 weighing in at 71 kilograms standing 178 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทยและญี่ปุ่น from Thailand and Japan Beckham Sorbuntam แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 71 กิโลกรัม สูง 179 weighing in at 71 kilograms standing 179 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand โยเซนชัยนายกเอทาซาลา and your referee จ่าสิบเอกเชษฐ์กหากสิทธิ์
And here we have the tail of the tape, Muay Thai, 71 kilograms. Both of the fighters almost the same height. Thailand taking on Thailand, Japan.
Our referee giving final instructions to our main event. Yotsenchai taking on Beckham.
Yeah, Beckham looking very composed into this fight.
Yeah, he almost looks bored, Andy, but I've seen him around the gym. That's kind of just, he's got that stoic face all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, we're starting very slow. Checking the leg kicks, how the opponent will react. And Yotsenchai coming in with the strong 1-2.
Yeah, Yotsenchai, heavy hands there in the beginning. Beckham, though, really nice cross block, very casual.
Ooh. Big head kick from Yotsenchai.
There's 30 seconds into our main event. Both our fighters downloading information.
Both of the fighters are reading their opponent.
I really like that. We call that the Dracula guard, Andy, from Beckham. It's so slick.
Oh, and again, catching that front kick.
Yeah, Yotsenchai is throwing some of those high kicks early.
You can see Yotsenchai being a little bit more light on his feet now. Maybe getting more comfortable in the fight. Landing more shots, probably.
And that's something I've seen more of in these past few weeks here, even just at Fairtex Fight alone. I've seen an odd number of those just teeps to the face, but almost like an Anderson Silva classic up kick, and I've seen some knockouts from it. It's deadly if you use it effectively.
Yeah. Also, it could be deadly for your foot.
Yeah.
If you not land it correctly.
Yeah, you want to make sure you know how to throw it, that's for sure. Just a minute left of this opening first round of our main event.
So far, very technical fight.
Beckham starting to move forward, building momentum. Good teep to the thigh there, keeping Yotsenchai away from him.
Yeah, Beckham looking very composed, as does Yotsenchai.
I like that kick as they disengage from the clinch. Beckham scoring as they disengage.
Nice catch there from Beckham.
Just under 30 seconds left in the first round. Beckham searching for elbows. Yatsen Chai cool, calm, and collected.
Seems like
Good sweep from Yatsen Chai as Beckham pressures there.
Beckham's getting a little bit more comfortable in the fight now. Reversing forward, and it's the end of the first round of our main event here at Lumpini Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand.
Yeah, really technical opening first round there for our main event. Pretty back and forth. I'm not quite sure who could have taken that first round, Andy. What do you think?
Yeah, both of the fighters very composed, very slow start, very technical. If I would have to choose who to give this round, probably Yatsen Chai, a little bit more active, more accurate. Beautiful sweep there by the end of the round from Yatsen Chai.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if he can slip some more of those cheeky little up kicks in there. Strong teeps to the face. Beckham, though, seems like he switches stance back and forth.
Yeah, I noticed that he's switching his orthodox and his southpaw stance.
Here we go, center ring.
Something that Thais don't really like to do, or like trainers tell you not to do, but something that can be very confusing for your opponent.
Yeah, I think when you've had like 100 fights, you're allowed to switch stances at that point.
As we can see right now, Beckham switching from...
Oh, tricky little sweep. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but Yatsen Chai landing a little sweep there, maybe unintentional. Beckham back on the rear kicks, attacking the forearms of Yatsen Chai.
Yeah, seems like Beckham a little bit more active in the first round, but very nice sweep attempts from Yatsen Chai.
Yeah, they're like automatic. The second Beckham goes to throw knees, Yatsen Chai is already looking for those sweeps.
Yeah. Something Beckham should be looking out for.
Yeah, that left kick from Beckham's been money so far, though. He is landing it at will. He switches back to orthodox for now, though.
Little catch for catch. And strong right hand from Yatsen Chai.
Yeah, big overhand from Yatsen Chai.
Yatsen Chai keeping the distance with those teeps to the thighs, and now Beckham trying to find a way to get close to Yatsen Chai.
Yeah, you can see Yatsen Chai now kind of timing that Dracula guard from Beckham, so he's almost tapping it and then slipping in that heavy hand over the top. Beckham needs to be careful with that guard. Good teep exchanges there from our fighters. Big hands from Beckham.
Oh, big overhand from Yatsen Chai.
Yeah, and that time Beckham was able to slip that glove there that time, but it's really close. Yatsen Chai hunting for it.
You can see both fighters looking for the openings for the elbows there in the clinch. Oh, big right kick.
Yeah, and this is a style of guard I would be careful of using if you're not a highly experienced fighter like Beckham, because it's so easy to just get caught with your hand down if you're not ready.
Yeah, going into the last 30 seconds of the second round. Beckham trying to mix it up a little bit with body shots.
Yeah, I think Beckham doing a good job landing those left kicks, but Yatsen Chai coming back a little bit at the end of the second round himself. Ooh, head kick just missing from Yatsen Chai.
Strong knees from Beckham in the clinch. And Yatsen Chai as well. Going into the last 10 seconds of the second round. Much higher pace than was the first round.
Yeah, super high technical level fight here, higher pace. Big hook from Yatsen Chai as the final bell rings there of our second round. We'll go to the replays here. Who do you give that round to, Andy?
Yeah, very even on both sides. Definitely Beckham being more active than in the first round, I would say. landing more shots than in the first round. But again, so does Yotsenchai. We saw a very nice elbow there in the replay from Yotsenchai.
Knees just missing the midsection from Beckham. Beckham trying to teep there. Yotsenchai landing a kick of his own. Head kick just missing there from Yotsenchai. Just hit the shoulder of Beckham. I would like to see Yotsenchai a little bit more active on his kicks. He looks a little twitchier than Beckham. I think he might have age on his side. Great second round though. I think we could be one apiece here in our main event at Fairtex Fight.
Yeah, Yotsenchai seems a little bit faster than Beckham. Definitely with those kicks. That head kick was beautiful, just didn't land just right.
Here we go, open stance to start this final round of the bout. Yotsenchai marching, trying to check. Beckham landing a rear kick there. Big return from Yotsenchai.
Oh, and a big counter from the right hand of Yotsenchai.
Oh, beautiful knees there from the red corner. Big rear kick to follow it up.
Yeah, we can see both fighters are stepping up the pace.
Oh, it is just beautiful violence here in the first 30 seconds of this final round. Beckham searching for elbows, not quite on the mark.
Very nice lean back from Beckham.
And like that body rear kick combo.
And body shot now. You can see both of the fighters are just going for the kill there.
Yeah, this is, their corner's probably telling them the same thing. You could be one apiece. You need to turn up the heat. Just 3 rounds here, this main event. Good teeps from Beckham managing the distance. Almost getting caught. Good hooks from Yotsenchai.
Beckham is doing very good job with the leaning back when Yotsenchai throws his head kicks.
Good kick exchanges there. Almost halfway through this final round. It's been really high pace so far.
And I like the sleeky step in for the punches there of Beckham when he's in his southpaw stance and he steps in with one leg and he steps again to finish off the combination with the hook.
Yeah, good setups from Beckham for sure. It's a lot of experience here from our fighters. Beautiful knees as they lock up in the clinch. Oh, Beckham just missing with the elbows over the top. Yotsenchai searching for elbows himself.
Yotsenchai. Last minute of the final round of our main event here in Lumpini.
Oh, and there's that switch step in, Andy. You were talking about Beckham just missing with the up elbow there. 50 seconds left, under a minute.
You see Beckham looking in the clock right now.
Yotsenchai marching forward.
A powerful kick from Yotsenchai there.
Beckham scoring off the back foot.
Last 30 seconds.
Oh, I like the way Beckham disengaged from that clinch. Good lead hook from Beckham.
And again, a nice lean back from Beckham.
Beckham is a smooth operator indeed. Kicking, leaning back, opening up in this final round here.
Last 10 seconds of the fight. Nice attempt for a jumping knee from Beckham. And this is the end of the final round of our main event.
Super high level main event there at Fairtex Fight here at Lumpini Stadium.
I have no idea how to score this one. So how would you score it?
I would say, let's look at some of these replays here, but Beckham doing a good job going to the body, landing those rear kicks. Yotsenchai getting some of his own. Good knees from both the athletes. I feel like Beckham might have edged out that round a little bit. He was just a step ahead there.
Yeah, with those lean backs and switching up and mixing it up with all the combinations and punches and kicks.
Fairtex Fight, Wingman Pan Extreme.
What the
Cat. completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-27, 30-27, 30-27 และ 30-27. For the winner in the red corner, โยเซนชัยนายกเอท่าสารายินดีด้วยครับท่านผู้ชมครับเราหมดเวลาแล้วสำหรับช่อง7 IG นะครับแต่ก่อนที่จะจากกันไปนะครับขอทบทวนอีกครั้งครับว่าใครเข้ารอบตัดเชือกกันบ้างในมวยรอบ FightX Fight Thai Watsu Champion Tournament ซีซั่น 3 ครับมวยไทยหญิงรุ่น 52 กิโลกรัมครับได้แก่ไอรีนไซเบอร์ทัดดาวตวนเป๋มวยไทยปินเพชรมราชพัฒโคราชและเฟเซอร์ฟาลีส่วนของมวยไทยชาย 57 กิโลกรัมครับเจ้าเชิงดงเรเซอร์ดอสเทลมีแมเดดคันซดาและฟ้าสดใสต่อมอสีสุดท้ายนะครับมวยไทยชายรุ่น 67 กิโลกรัมครับเจ้าเสือหมัดนพเดชจิตขุนยิมแสนศักดิ์พิมายพองสะทอนอารียนโมฮัมเหดีและธนูเพชรวอเทคโนหลวงปูสวงครับผู้ชนะในแต่ละรุ่นจะได้รับเข็มขัดแชมป์นะครับแล้วก็เงินรางวัล 50,000 บาทนะครับแล้วก็จะมีโอกาสขึ้นชกในมวยรอบสิ้นปีนี้นะครับ Road to One Thailand Season 4 นะครับซึ่งผู้ชนะของรายการนั้นก็จะได้รับสัญญาเข้า One Championship มูลค่า 3.3 ล้านบาทนะครับหรือว่า 100,000 เหรียญครับ Ladies and gentlemen, we are unfortunately out of time. We still have one more fight in line for you online in just a moment. It's a fighter from Morocco takes on a fighter from Singapore. เรายังมีอีกหนึ่งคู่นะครับที่จะถ่ายทอดสดทางออนไลน์อีกสักครู่เดียวครับนักมวยจากประเทศโมร็อกโกและสิงคโปร์พิกัดน้ำหนัก 68 กิโลกรัม But before we go, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Chongjet HD, Taro Entertainment, Thai Watsu, สนามมวยลุมพินีและ Youth Sport Gear. From me, Mark Abbott, the team here at FightX Fight, Lumpini Stadium, Channel 7 HD. We'll see you next week. สวัสดีครับ